Barry Gibb, born on September 1st, 1946, in Douglas on the Isle of Man, rose to global fame as the leader of the Bee Gees alongside his brothers, Robin and Maurice. From humble beginnings performing in Australia to international superstardom, Barry's creative genius shaped the group's timeless hits like "Stayin' Alive" and "How Deep Is Your Love." His signature falsetto became iconic, and his songwriting extended beyond the Bee Gees, penning hits for legends like Barbra Streisand and Dolly Parton. Yet, behind the glittering success, Barry's deepest joys and heartbreaks came from family, a life of love, loss, and resilience. While Barry's musical career soared, his personal life reflected both stability and sorrow. After a brief early marriage, he found lasting love with Linda Gray, whom he married in 1970. Together, they built a family of 5 children and several grandchildren. Barry credits Linda for grounding him amid fame's chaos. But tragedy struck repeatedly as he lost all 3 of his brothers, Andy, Maurice, and Robin, leaving him the last surviving Gibb. These losses shaped Barry's later years, turning his performances into tributes to the brothers who once shared his stage and his heart. Andy Gibb, the brightest yet most fragile star. Andy Gibb, Barry's youngest brother, possessed a voice and charisma that captivated millions. Under Barry's mentorship, Andy soared to fame with hits like "I Just Want to Be Your Everything" and "Shadow Dancing." Barry poured his heart into guiding Andy's career, seeing in him a rare musical brilliance. But behind Andy's radiant smile, Barry recognized a fragility few others saw. Thrust into fame too quickly, Andy struggled to handle the emotional and psychological pressures that came with celebrity. Barry revealed that Andy's gentle nature and longing for love made him vulnerable to the darker side of fame. The battle with addiction and the weight of regret. In his most candid confession, Barry acknowledged the pain of watching Andy succumb to addiction. He described the helplessness of seeing his brother's talent overshadowed by personal demons. Despite the family's support, Andy's struggles with drugs and emotional turmoil deepened, leaving Barry haunted by questions of whether he could have done more. When Andy died in 1988, just days after turning 30, Barry was devastated. He admitted that their last disagreement still weighs heavily on him, a painful reminder of how fragile life can be, and how love sometimes cannot save the ones we cherish most. Keeping Andy's spirit alive. Even decades later, Barry carries Andy's memory with him in every song and every performance. He said that whenever he hears Andy's voice, it feels as though time stands still. To Barry, Andy was never just the youngest brother, but a vital part of the Gibb legacy, a soul whose light burned too brightly to last. Through music, Barry ensures Andy's spirit continues to shine. His tribute is not one of sadness alone, but of gratitude for the love, laughter, and shared dreams that defined their brotherhood. A brother's final truth. At 78, Barry Gibb's reflection on Andy's life is both heartbreaking and healing. He no longer hides behind fame or composure, but speaks with the honesty of a man who has lived through immense joy and unbearable loss. His words remind us that even legends carry human pain, guilt, love, and longing. For Barry, telling the truth about Andy isn't just setting the record straight. It's a way to honor his brother's memory with honesty and love. In the end, it's not fame that defines Barry Gibb, but his enduring devotion to family and the music that bound them forever.